for today's cup of coffee with Scream.
Oh.
It's Turkey Week.
Oh, Turkey Week. Gobble, gobble.
It is. It's Thanksgiving
Gobble, gobble.
week here in America, and we're recording this on November the 23rd, 2025.
Mm-hmm.
And, God, I had to go to the supermarket because a kid working at the supermarket, it's hell week for him. Pray for him.
Yeah.
And any of these kids that are working in the supermarkets, any of these places, the Wildlife Mart, any of that stuff, because holiday time for retail people, especially if they work in grocery stores and stuff, it is hell week.
I did not request my time in months ahead.
It's okay. It's okay.
I should have requested it months ahead for Christmas. And it's in 2 weeks.
It is, but it's more than, it's a month. It's a month and 2 days. So anyhow, so I did have to stop. Kid did not have to work yesterday. And so I needed to, because family dinner today, and I was going to fix homemade spaghetti. Which, just about anything that could have gone wrong went wrong. But anyhow, I had to go
Literally
in the grocery store where he works. And it was kind of ridiculous because I don't know what's going on with those people. They used to be one of the best groceries in the area.
Yeah.
And it's like they have these little signs up. It says if there's more than 2 people in the checkout line that they will open a new register. They lie. And so I'm going to do the Karen thing on Monday.
We certainly had more registers open today.
Well, that's a good thing because there was 6 or 8 of us standing about going, either they mean that sign or they need to take it down. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it was kind of crazy. But I get home. And the kid that was the bagger had committed a cardinal sin.
He did.
Because I had gotten a half loaf of sourdough. He had bagged that with a box of spaghetti, which was fine.
Yeah.
But he had also bagged it with a can of mushrooms. It wouldn't have mattered if it was a can of anything. You don't bag bread with anything else, or eggs. You can bag the bread on top of the eggs. That's acceptable.
Yeah, that's what I do usually. I put the bread on top of the eggs, or the eggs are in a separate bag with the bread in a separate bag on top of the eggs.
Yes, because you had a mama that you have heard bitch and complain when somebody mashed the bread for years.
But I'm sorry, if they got bits and pieces of whatever through there, everything's going to go in one bag. If it's all just parts from random areas that don't even go together,
I don't care. It's just you don't put
heavy shit with the bread.
Anything
ever.
that can crush anything else.
You put bread with bread, and that's pretty much it. But even
potato chips. You can bag bread with potato chips.
You can't. Sometimes you can't even put the bread together. They will mash each other.
Yeah.
I learned that.
So I got home and I'm like, oh God. But all is not lost because the mashed bread, well, it will not be necessarily that great for sandwiches, will work well as far as stuffing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it will work really well with stuffing.
And you have to plan ahead.
Sourdough. It's fucking sourdough.
I like sourdough. I do.
Who actually genuinely, anybody that says that they like sourdough,
they do. There's a lot of people.
Sure?
Yes, I know lots of people that make sourdough and that take great pride in the fact that they make their own sourdough.
It's a difficult bread to make.
It is. It is, as far as getting the, starter and everything like that. There's a process. And I don't know. Your brother knows about how to do that. He does. And we need to encourage him at some point. It's like, help us get the starter. Because that's the thing.
Help.
Yeah, yeah.
But now you were talking about stuff, anything that could go wrong went wrong. You tell me why. That has never been more true lately.
Well, that's planetary alignments. It really is. And it's just some of this stuff coming up on 28 degrees Pisces.
I tried to fill up my tires and the damn thing wouldn't even fill them up. So I wasted $2 for basically flat tires for that thing not to fill jack shit up.
Was it not working?
Oh, no,
properly?
It worked. It just did not. It didn't fit the thing right. It wasn't sitting right on the air tab. Yeah, air stem. Well, and so it didn't do jack shit. It didn't pump my tire up. Nothing. Not a bit.
You have to sort of wiggle that to get that on there correctly.
I did.
Okay.
Multiple times.
Well,
throughout the whole thing.
It's all right because tomorrow's another day you go
home. And
then
the registers. It's a register too. It doesn't want to read people's cards. It doesn't. For some reason, this one person literally it asked to verify their card, even though that was the first time they swiped it. And it's like, it's fine. Go through it.
Mercury is still in retrograde.
And the actual scanner bit.
Yeah.
It won't scan some shit.
Yeah.
But yet it will double clutch or triple clutch on some other shit real fast. And it's like, don't do that.
Well, I think you said that part of that is that they've got computers that's probably about the same age as the ones they're working the government with.
Newer. Slightly newer.
So it's from the 90s, not from the 80s?
It's roughly 2000.
Okay.
Roughly 2008.
Oh, shit. So they're dinosaurs.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and speaking of somebody this week, we did watch, because we're trying to keep it mirthful. There was a lot of things that are not mirthful right now. So we're going to be mirthful.
Mirth.
And so
Let there be mirth.
One of the most renowned chefs, Miss Julia Child. She was a hoot.
She is excellent.
And so over on YouTube, we had found it was from 71, I think is when it was. If I remember about it, I'll put the link in the description box, where she was fixing a turkey. Mm-hmm. She's slapping it. She was manhandling that
She
bird.
was abusing that bird. She was she was whipping the shit out of it. And flinging it around everywhere.
We were very concerned about her because she seemed to be having breathing trouble during the show.
Yeah.
I don't know if she was stressed or whatever.
She had whatever was going on with me today. It was like that. I was Julia Child there at the register all day struggling to breathe.
Oh, God love her. But it is hilarious.
God love her. What? She whipped that turkey up.
She did. And I didn't notice it, but they said that part of it, she was patting the turkey in time with the music, her theme music.
Yeah. Yeah.
I missed that part of it.
I did miss that part too.
But she'd go through and she'd just slap it. I don't know if that's supposed to tenderize it or what
it's
it was.
It's just for fun.
And
it amuses.
And the hatchet, that cleaver, she was vicious with it.
She cut that neck when she chopped up that turkey neck.
It was, and she's like, it was hilarious. She's like, she got a new cleaver, and that it wasn't sharpened, and so she said her husband had to sharpen it, and it's just, I can understand why stores would not want to sell very sharp cleavers to general people because you don't know. You
or
don't
any
know.
Knife. Yeah.
It's a very, it had some heft to it. But her with that turkey neck was just absolutely.
Her, and I don't know why, but when she chopped those elbows off, that got me. I'm like, that gooped, gagged.
Oh. But, and it's like.
Full on hollered, oh!
You did.
Oh, no!
You didn't see Alton Brown's turkey. He had uploaded a new video in the past week or so.
No.
I loved Alton Brown. He was like the Mr. Wizard of food.
That damn theater twink does Thanksgiving shit.
No, I don't think he does Thanksgiving.
He'll do fucking Christmas.
He may. Yeah, probably. But, Alton was talking about different techniques.
He's that satanic elf on a shelf.
As far as brining the turkeys. Now, I don't think he brined the turkey. And Julia certainly didn't. And she was one of these that she's just putting butter on it. And, of course, it looked perfect.
Yeah, she actually put, damp cheesecloth over it.
Yes.
And then drizzled well, she didn't drizzle. She had, a baster. Not a baster. What the fuck am I talking about? It was
one of those little...
It's like a brush. Yeah, it's like a basting brush.
Mm-hmm.
And so she was just putting that over the cheesecloth, and she's like, yeah, this makes it an automatic baster.
And it's like she showed the whole thing. As far as the presentation, she showed how to carve the bird partially.
Yeah, she did.
And, it just wonderful. She used to teach people how to entertain, even as far as the plate settings and how to serve the food, some of the side dishes.
Yeah.
And I've got into this habit of watching these vintage cooking things. I guess it's because you think about those who aren't with you anymore around the holidays and stuff.
Yeah.
But a lot of the vintage or retro recipes, we need to bring those back.
We do. It
was some good stuff.
Yes, it was really good stuff.
I will tell you this. She had as far as the creamed pearled onions.
Yeah.
I did that once.
What was that like?
Oh, hell.
All hell break loose? Was that some tedious
Now, what you had
shit?
to do... those little things are about the size of a marble. One of them big shooter marbles.
Hell.
And you have to boil them to loosen the skin, and then you have to peel each and every one of those things. And I'm like, no, I'm done.
Yeah, that's tedious work right there.
That's why I did it once, and that was it. It was like the time that I made the truffles.
Ones?
Huh?
Is there pre-peeled ones?
I don't think so. There's some that are the cocktail kind. I don't know if they're pickled or not.
Cocktail onion?
They're like martinis and stuff.
Who puts an onion in a martini?
Instead of olives, I don't know. We don't bartend. Hell, are you kidding? We're Appalachian. That's above our pay grade. Oh. But Alton, I'm trying to think what all he had done with his. He had got a 5-gallon bucket of something and had soaked his. Mm-hmm. And his stuff. Now, the brining of the turkeys, if you've never done that, it does work. It truly does. I have done that in the past.
What does the brining do? That just browns the skin?
Well, what it does, it helps in some ways toughen. It changes the protein content of it, but it helps it retain, this flavor, because it's a salt brine.
Yeah.
I know what it was. That was what he did. I think he may have had a sugar in with the salt on his.
Oh, you know
that he put brown sugar.
That would be really good.
And that was the reason that his browned, because sugar browns easily.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That would be really good. We could do that.
We have for ours, we have a pre-cooked one. I just have to de-thaw it.
Yeah.
We get those smoked turkey breasts.
I can get us one of those big turkeys.
There ain't a bit of use. There ain't a bit of use for that large. When people have large gatherings, and that was what Julia was talking. She had 16 people coming. I'm thinking, that's a herd. You got a herd of people coming to your house.
Yeah.
And that was the reason she had a 23-pound bird.
It was a big bird.
Yeah. She's having to, like I said, you just have to see it.
That bird wore her out.
Yeah.
I bet you she was fighting with that before the cameras turned on, and that's why she was out of breath the whole thing.
You know what? It could be because she had that one that was pre-cooked.
Yeah. So she was doing that shit, and she was out of breath, and then she had to do a second one.
Oh, my goodness. It's so funny. And there were some people...
She was worn out. You know she slept good that night. She slept good that night.
There are some people that they just don't like turkey because that it hasn't been prepared properly. that some people will, that's always one of the things as far as, and the brining does prevent it from drying out.
I'm going to miss out on the hog jowl this year.
That's for New Year's, honey. You're getting ahead of yourself.
You're right. I haven't missed my chance. I haven't. All is not lost yet. I still have a chance.
Oh, Lord. It's like we had watched something.
I can get some. The deliciousness it calls months away. Weeks away.
What was it that we were watching? It was one of the Japanese cooking things that he had prepared. And I'm like, that's fatback.
Yeah.
That's exactly what that is. That's fatback.
Yeah, and it literally, that's pretty much what it was.
Yeah.
It was just cut different.
No. It was the same thing. He just
chopped up.
fried it up. He didn't fry it. You've got to... Fatback's one of them things you just have to know how to fix it. And these different people, it's like bacon. It's just less of the meat than bacon. Some people want it crispy. Some people don't. Now, when you're frying that up, what you do is the grease on that. You was asking about the killed onions and lettuce. Mm-hmm. And some people call it kilt around here. K-I-L-T. That's how they pronounce it. But you get some of the first run of the lettuces that people grow, when it's homegrown lettuces. It's not the iceberg stuff.
Yeah.
That and some of the spring onions, or those little tiny green onions, and you pour that grease over it. You put a little bit of vinegar in it, some salt, and that's killed onions and lettuce.
Okay.
Yeah. All kinds of things like that. Now, this is not the season. Autumn, and that's a spring dish.
Yeah. Yeah, that is definitely more of a fresh dish.
Uh-huh. But as far as, and you always you have to decide what you want to fix, because you want to fix everything. Nobody can eat everything.
You want to fix everything and nothing at the same time.
And it's like, and then you have to store the stuff, and then people are tired of the stuff.
That's the worst part, is storing the stuff.
Mm-hmm. That's why most people, that they'll go to somebody's house instead of cooking themselves.
Yeah, because they don't want the leftovers.
They don't want the work.
That's true.
We've had relatives that did that too. Everybody's had relatives that do that for occasionally. They don't.
Yeah.
They come, they eat, they leave. Won't even wash a dish. It's like, whatever.
Yeah.
And it's just like, and then you get it over with, and then you don't have to deal with them for another year usually.
You know what? I don't really mind it all that much when they do that. I don't mind that.
It depends on which one it is.
Exactly. It's like, okay, the quicker you get in, the quicker you get out.
Yeah.
That's fine.
It's like, hi, how you doing? I'm going to go outside and smoke.
Yeah.
And stay out there for about 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you just do that intermittently through the whole meal.
By that point, the gravy's set up and everything.
Yeah,
else.
It's hard as a rock. You barely got a spoonful, but you know what? At least you could eat it in peace.
Well, that's where the leftovers come in.
Yeah.
But anyhow, like I said, but most people do not like turkey because they've not had it prepared properly. And honestly, to date, the best turkey that I have ever tasted was one of those deep fried ones.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Because the guy that fixed it, he knew what the hell he was doing. Now, some people, they get the big idea they're going to deep fry turkey and they will set their house on fire. Don't do that. Don't do that, because water and oil is bad.
Yeah.
You got to basically have a chain hoist to,
I'm
put that thing
to
in
somebody
there.
who did that.
Huh?
I'm related to people who did that.
That was frying chicken. That wasn't even a turkey.
Oh, no, that's close enough.
Oh, God.
That's close enough.
Yeah. But honestly, and he
you
had
do that shit outside. You'd never do that inside.
He had injected the whatever flavorings and stuff in the bird before he had deep fried it.
Uh-huh.
Like I said, this dude was not a stupid person. Now, the person he was dating, that was a stupid person. He dodged a bullet. He just didn't realize it. And here come back to Virginia, and he's telling me, because shit had blowed up after I had left, and I'm like, but he did good. He found somebody better. His world was better.
Heck yeah.
But that was the best turkey that I have ever had. Would I try it on my own? No. I got better sense.
Got better sense of deep fried turkey on your own. That's, like I said, that's an outside sport.
Yeah. Yeah, far away from the house with fire extinguishers, just in case.
You can do it right in the middle of the yard. Just
yeah. But like I said, you still
fire
have to,
extinguishers. Yeah, you need those right there on hand.
Have something to lower that thing in there. One drop of water, and you've got an explosion.
Yeah, you're fucked.
Yeah,
that whole thing is erupting. You got a volcano on your hands, and
and some people don't understand that.
Do you want
They'll
to
watch
be melted,
part of a
man?
TikTok and they're like, "Oh, I can do that." It's around here. It's like, "Hey, y'all, watch this."
It's like, do you want to be melted, man?
Yeah, I know.
Which villain was that was melted?
I don't know.
It was one of DC or Marvel. One of
I
the
have
two.
no idea. I think there was a Dick Tracy from back in the day, but I don't know. But vintage music works well while you're cooking.
Mm-hmm.
And on Spotify, they do have some really good vintage Thanksgiving music.
Yeah. That's actually really good that they got Thanksgiving music, because you don't really hear many people play Thanksgiving music, even though it very much exists. But it's like they could just go straight into Christmas.
Yes, because our nation has gotten away from a lot of the traditions and the cultures. And that's one of the things. I don't care if you don't like turkey. It's traditional. Eat the damn turkey.
Well, so is ham.
If you put enough gravy and cranberry sauce on it, you'll be all right.
Ham is traditional, too.
Mm-hmm. I make my own cranberry sauce.
Turkey and ham. You can have both. And
you can have ham. Well, ham's usually a Christmas thing, which is very strange. But anyhow, we'll get to that around when that holiday hits.
At least it ain't a goose. I don't want to deal. I don't want to deal with some. I don't want to. Nah.
There was
and where you said that they look like small children's bodies. Nope.
That's what my grandmother. I've never fixed a goose, but she said that she just couldn't. She fixed one once, and just how it looked, she just never did again. We had also watched the British cooking show. It was called Two Fat Ladies.
Yeah.
For those of y'all in the UK, if you've never watched it, and it's like that, they were fixing something. I think that was a Christmas meal, though, wasn't a Thanksgiving, because they don't have it. Thanksgiving's more of an American holiday.
Yeah.
Some of the other ones the Canadians have a Thanksgiving, but theirs is at a different time. And they had fixed something with goose liver, some kind of liver pate thing, and boiled eggs.
Yeah. And then they added what? Anchovies?
Yeah. A big old scoop full of anchovy paste. And was going to feed it to these little choir boys. And I thought, those children going to be hungry.
Yeah. They're going to starve.
And it's Oliver Twist. I don't think they'd ask for seconds.
Not a single one of them asked for more.
People over there in the UK are probably cussing us at this point.
Someone once said, the key to eating over there in Britain is don't eat British.
Well,
don't eat English food.
Well, I'd say that in a lot of their traditions that they're missing very much right now, too.
It's like when you're over there, you eat Indian.
That's what I heard. That's
what they said.
You can occasionally.
What is I don't know. They got some dishes that it's like, is there even a hint of salt in that?
Oh, Lord. And it's like those two British young men that they had gone to Dollywood, and that they were just amazed at everything. And there was some of them, I think it was the same two, that they may have gone up in West Virginia or someplace, and that they had never had biscuits and gravy before.
That's their issue. That's what's wrong with them over there. Is that they're nutritionally deplete. They
need some vitamin D.
Good food, and they need to start bringing over Americanized Southern cooking. They need to bring over some good Southern cooking.
Yeah.
And make that their tradition.
Well, America is so big that every different area, it's like visiting a different country. It really is.
Well, that's what it's like. People over there in England, they wonder why do people go. Why do people travel in America to go on vacation? Why don't they go other countries and such like that? Because literally, if you go out of state, heck, even if you're in a state big enough, you could travel like 5 hours maybe, and it'd be like a whole nother planet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Literally, you can go to your own country here in America anywhere,
basically. Yeah, there's no need to, fly or any of this other stuff. A lot of it.
Yeah, they don't realize how big America actually is because their place is so small.
Yeah. Oh, I think a lot of times we don't realize how large it is. But I mean,
we don't.
And
we only know our little space.
Yeah.
But the reality is, this thing is massive. That we are living
Sure.
in this nation that we're living in is massive.
Yeah. And it's a reason with everything that's going on in our nation, we do urge people to pray for us. We need it. And it's a matter of giving thanks for being here and the blessings that we have daily. Absolutely daily.
I think there's probably even communities that aren't even marked.
Yeah, they're the ones yeah.
Legit,
good for them.
There's little towns and communities in America that probably aren't even on the map.
Good. Well, with Google's, the GPSs and stuff like that,
that ain't good.
I think all of us need to get some of those.
So they probably are on a map somewhere.
I don't know. His microphone may have cut out at a certain point.
Did it?
I think it did.
Maybe that's the universe telling me to shut up.
No, I don't think so. I may have fixed his microphone, and he had some good stuff.
What did I say? I don't know what comes out of my face half the time.
So it's going to be like a one-sided conversation, and it's like...
Yeah.
Because it's too late at night to re-record the whole thing.
I was saying that America is fucking massive.
Yeah.
It's this huge place, and we don't... they don't understand why we travel because they don't understand how massive America actually is. It's because they're on an island, basically.
Mm-hmm.
That's cramped.
Mm-hmm.
Cramped.
Yeah, it is now. But I mean, it's just like they've been piquing my curiosity. We need to go to West Virginia and get some of those pepperoni rolls.
They're all deplete in vitamins.
Yeah,
that's
vitamin D. They need some vitamin D. We need some vitamin D too.
Yeah.
But West Virginia, there was a section up there that Italians had settled, and so they have some pepperoni rolls. And I'm like, hey, we need a supplier down this way.
Yeah. That would be cool. To get a pepperoni supplier.
Yeah. Pepperoni rolls.
Yeah.
They look good. But there's just so many things from so many cultures and nations that is, like I said, we're just blessed to live here.
I want to see that actual linked sausage.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see that for in real life.
That would be neat.
That would be.
To go to an actual... We used to have smokehouses around here.
Like an actual genuine deli or smokehouse, something like that would be really nice to have around here.
Like I said, it's growing up. That was what people had. They fixed their own... And kid doesn't understand. When I was growing up, we raised our food. Mm-hmm. I mean, we raised it, and that included hogs. And you would hang the hams. You would salt them down. They were salt cured. Some people did the sugar cured, but we always did salt cured.
Yeah.
And you hung them. You wrapped them in cheesecloth and stuff like that, and you hung them, and they dried. I mean, the salt helped, preserve all that. And then before you got ready to cook it and everything's like that, you had to prepare it. You had to wash it and all that and cut off, trim it.
Yeah.
It was a whole process.
Do the whole thing.
And my poor little grandmother, who lacked an inch being 5 foot tall, she wasn't Peter Dinklage size, but she's, but her lifting all that stuff, she probably sounded like Julia Child lifting that stuff on that stuff.
She was 4'11", 4'12"?
4'11", 4'12" is when you get to 5 foot.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
So Thanksgiving, and it's like I miss her so much around the holidays. Just every year.
Yeah.
So this week,
it's just that time that you get very sentimental,
very wistful. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you want that tradition, and it's like we're fighting for those traditions, the American traditions, the Appalachian traditions.
Yeah. We're fighting to keep those traditions here. To keep those traditions alive.
So if somebody's like, I don't like turkey, it's like, well, you do what's traditional for your peoples.
Yeah. That's like on Valentine's Day with the bag of peas. Yeah. Not every family gets a bag of peas.
Oh, you want to tell them where we can be found? I'm sorry about the audio, but honestly, we would re-record it again. But
it is.
This is not scripted in any way, and it's like when it's that far into it, to try to do a whole nother show, I just don't have it in me today.
Yeah, when you do a whole nother show and have audio issues, and then basically have to re-record the whole thing, and you aren't on a script, you lost good material there.
Yeah.
That was a one-shot deal.
Ours is always a one-shot deal.
Yeah.
Because it's just us being us.
Yeah. Yeah.
And including everybody else.
Yep. All of y'all.
Yeah.
What are y'all doing for Thanksgiving?
Yes, let us know your traditions, what your favorite thing is, the best, what was your favorite Thanksgiving?
Yeah, and what's some of y'all's favorite meals? I want to read what y'all have to say there.
Yeah. He does read them. He doesn't always read. He's fussed for years about him replying, but it is what it is.
Listen, I got therapy. I need to talk to my therapist about that as far as what
keeping on task.
It's not even the keeping on task, because I know the task. It's that I see it and I'm like, can't do it. Can't do it.
Well, he's a work in progress. Tell the people
slowly but surely making improvements.
You are. Yeah, you really
God's
are.
Got this. He's working on me.
Yes. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me.
Yeah.
All things, not some things. All things.
Yeah, today was a prime example.
Mm-hmm. And you persevered. Mm-hmm. You're good.
You can find us on BitChute, Rumble, and YouTube at Rolanda's Cup of Coffee with Scream. Also, check her out on X, previously known as Twitter, at Rolanda, COCWS. Thank you all for joining us, and have a good.
Know that you are loved.
Mm-hmm.
Treat other people the way you would like to be treated. And Lord willing, we'll see you on the next cup.
Yeah.
Bye.